Hello and welcome to my very own add-on showcase. So this is an add-on that I've been working on myself. I've made this. This is all me. I made this one. And I've spent a couple of months on this and I've just now got it to a point where I'm happy to release it as a bit of a beta for people like you to play. So it's going to be free. There will be a Mediafire link down below. If you're on Windows 10, it should be nice and easy. Just download it, double click the .mc pack and you're on your way. Mobile users, I might have to do another little video for, and the same as Xbox. But if you know how to download and install add-ons yourself, then yeah, download it and crack on. But let me show you what is what and what I've got. So as you can tell by the title, these are my little Golem minions. And it all starts with this little guy who doesn't do much. He just walks around, he looks cute, and he'll follow you. Look at this, if you have a stick in your hand. So a lot of this is still going to be changed. So let me know, yeah, any improvements, any ideas, and there's still lots of stuff I want to add on. And also there will be a link down in the description for my Discord. So come say hi over there and let me know, yeah, what's what, if you've got any questions or anything like that. So yeah, default minion here. I'm going to get to crafting recipes and stuff in a bit. But for now, let's show you all the different versions. So the first one I have here is the farmer minion. And at the moment, he's actually the default because in here, I have got a farmer satchel. So this is a little bag of goodies for him. And I'll get to this in a moment. It is a custom little hat kind of thing. So this guy, as you can tell, is going to become a farmer. So if I right click him with this satchel, there we go. He's now turned into a little farmer. And you can see in the top left there, he says lovely veggies. So he is going to go round and he's going to go from farmland block to farmland block and also to melons and pumpkins, and he will either harvest the crops or he'll help grow them a little bit. So now and again you will see, you might have already spotted them, that there were some little green particles. It'll probably be a while now because most of these crops are actually already grown. Oh no, there you go, there's some little particles there. So what he'll do is he'll actually yeah, he'll help boost the growth of the crops, or as you can see, harvest them. And you're probably thinking, well, that's a lot of items on the floor, you know, what are we going to do with them? So I will get to them in a moment, but before I do, so you can see his skin. I think this guy, I need to work on the skin a bit. I might change his texture. I was going with something that looked a bit like a fresh sort of sprout, you know, like this nice green sort of colour. And he's got this little crown on. Now, it is possible for you to actually wear this yourself. Okay, so all of the hats that you see these guys wearing are technically wearable. But the only problem is I haven't actually added a way to get them yet, other than, well, I suppose killing the minions. So, yeah, that's kind of up to you. But there are other hats which we will get to as well. So anyway, yes, how are we going to collect all of this loot, all of these drops that he's creating? That then brings us on to the collector minion. So this guy, instead of having a little satchel, we basically grab a chest and boom, give him that chest, and look at that. He has now become a little collector golem. And if I press this button here, there we go, he will go and pick them items up, and you can click him and look, he has his own little inventory. But what he'll also do is look for a hopper, and there we go, he's made his way and he's dropped them in. Okay, so you can see there, if I press that again, he'll go and pick that up. And then if we watch the chest, so he should come over, and we'll see here, there we go, the oak logs went up then. Now, there is a little bit of an issue with this guy. Yoink, let me grab them before he does. Where if the item is a block above where he is, he won't pick it up for some reason. And the same as if the items are a block below. Okay, he's not going to attempt to pick them up. And I'm not sure why. I've tried so hard to fix this. And obviously, As I say, this is a bit of a beta. So, as and when I can get that fixed, then that'll be a thing. There you go, buddy. I know you want them. But for now, bear that in mind that you want to keep any drops on the same level as him. Okay? Now, he's going to get stuck here because what's happened here, it's a bit derpy. I've opened this and he thinks he can get to them crops. So he's going to get a bit stuck there. So yeah, there is... I suppose you could say they are a little bit buggy. But as I say, it is beta and they are still very much usable. And I don't know if you saw that then. He sort of lifted his arms in the air, done a little stretch. When they've been stood around for a while, they will sort of get bored and lift their arms up and have a little yawn. So yeah, we got the farmer dude and we got the collector. So you could set up an automatic farm, okay? But I've added more than that. So over here, we have the lumberjack minion, okay? So this lumber satchel here, apart from the collector, they all work on these little satchels that I've created. Okay, and what I'm going to do here is just grab a bunch of these saplings. And we're going to go in. And you can already see the little mask that he has, little hat. But let's click him with the satchel. And boom, we've got this little guy that a lot of people have said looks like Groot. Okay, from Guardians of the Galaxy. And he is kind of inspired by that sort of style. And he's got his very cool little like tiki mask on. But if I grow... So let's click this here and we grow that up. There we go. And he will come over and he'll actually chop this down. Okay. Sometimes he'll sort of think about it and then come back. And this is a good example because this is one of the derpier looking trees. But he will after a while. There we go. So it's not instantaneous because I didn't want to make him too quick. But he'll get to work and boom. There we go. The tree has been chopped. And then again, just like the farmer, none of these guys will actually collect the items other than the collector. Because I want you guys to work out efficient ways to get them working. Okay. I could have had it that... I could have technically had it that one guy does absolutely everything and picks it all up. But then, where would be the fun in that? Eh? So, yeah. As you saw there, he chopped down the tree. He got all of the logs. And it just leaves the leaves behind. So eventually all of this would decay. And you'd have your little collector dude. And he'd pick it up. Now, it doesn't just work with the oak saplings. It actually works with every tree. Or every normal tree. It doesn't work with the acacia ones yet. Actually, I suppose it would. Because they're technically oak. And it doesn't work with the nether trees yet. Because I haven't sort of really found a reason to add them in yet. But, as an example, he will... take on the derpy old, look at this, the way the acacia tree grows. So he will manage to chop that as well. So if we just give him a moment. And what he'll do as well, you'll notice the dirt block below, it didn't happen with the oak because it didn't turn to dirt. But here, he will actually turn this dirt block into rooted dirt. So if we just keep an eye on him, there we go. He's going to go to work. He's doing his chopping. Poof. There you go. So that now is rooted dirt. And as you can see, you've got the whole tree. And just before we leave him, let's show you one of the big boys. Okay, we're going to go for one of the big jungle trees here. And there you go. Now, 9 times out of 10, he'll get the whole tree. But he might, maybe at a push, miss one log. Because that's stretching out a little bit. And I've tried my best. I might have to mess about with the code just a little bit more. But you can see all the dirt there. He'll do the same again. He'll change it to rooted dirt. And let's just have a look. He should chop it. There we go. He's working away. And yeah, he got the whole tree there. You can see. I'll tell a lie. I think there might be a log in that bit. So now and again, you might have to help him a little bit. But to be fair, I mean, that is a humongous tree there. So the fact that that's all getting chopped down for free, you know, you're not having to do anything. I mean, you know, that's a lot of wood there. Now, the reason for him turning this into rooted dirt is for the next guys. Okay, so you're probably thinking, okay, have I got to come and replant the trees every time? Well, no, you haven't. Okay, and what I have done... Oh, and yes, you can see here. Can I grab this? Is it going to let me? It's not. I don't know why. But... Look at this. We got this little tiki mask. Ah! Some of these textures are a little bit derpy, but I really like this one. But let's pop that back down like so. And let me show you the Forester minions. Okay. Now, there's one of these for every tree type. Okay. So let me grab just the one for now. And let me come in. And you can see here, I've already set up some rooted dirt. Okay. So this is just like Lumberjack's come along. He's chopped the tree and he's left this as like a marker. Okay. So let me give this to him. And there you go. He's very similar looking to the Lumberjack, but he's a bit more green and leafier. Okay, and he hasn't got the tiki mask, but he has got this little leaf crown. And what he'll do, yeah, there you go. So he'll hang about for a bit, but he will eventually plant a sapling. And what I've done is, let me grab all of these guys out, is I've created one for every tree. And the reason I've done this is so then you can pick what kind of trees you want set up. So what you'd want to do is probably set up an area for each tree type. So let me pop all of these down so you can see this guy looking like an oak tree, and this one here very much looking like a birch tree. Okay, we've also then got the spruce, we've got the jungle, and you can see there he's got some sort of cocoa bean style things going on. We've got the dark oak, who you can still tell, I think, kind of looking like the oak there, but with the darker wood variant. So there are similarities, but you can, you know, like this guy, you could definitely tell he's looking like the spruce sapling there. And he's already got to work as well, the spruce planter. And the acacia. Okay, so they've all got their own little style. I've basically styled them on the wood and the leaves of the trees themselves. So, yeah, I'm really pleased with these. Now and again, they can, as I say, this is a beta. They can be a little bit derpy with the way that this guy works. So if, say, a sheep has come along and he's turned this this grass here into dirt, and then he chops a tree here, he might accidentally turn that dirt into rooted dirt. So you might find that your tree farm gets a bit bigger than you originally planned. But again, that's just part and parcel of, one, being a beta, and two, you got to try and make them work for you. Okay, imagine that they're just not the smartest, and you've got to work around them a little bit. But again, we have got a very nice little Forester tiara, I've called it. It's a bit like a crown. It looks really derpy on the player. But it suits them very well. And I might actually add a couple more for mainly these two. You can see here the spruce and the birch. They don't quite fit in, but I might have to change the colours up for them. So, yes, we've got food. We've got the wood happening. But what about stone? Okay, so this is where the miner comes in. And this, again, now this isn't so much a buggy thing. This is the way I've set this up, that you're going to have to think about how you set up your cobblestone generator. Okay, so the idea is that this map will be played on like a flat world or a skyblock or something like that. And you're going to have a cobblestone generator, okay? Now, what you want to do is, this guy is going to look for cobblestone. So don't build your generator out of cobblestone, because he will smash it all up. Okay. Oh dear, look at that. He's having a stretch. He's having a yawn. Let's give him a job to do. So there we go. He's now going to come over and he's going to get to work and start mining this cobblestone. And there you go. But typical cobblestone generator style, now and again it will go into the lava. But what you can do is obviously have a collector dude nearby, and he will come and actually grab all of the cobblestone as it pops out. And if he's close enough, he'll actually grab it before it lands in the lava. So again, be smart. Think about how you set this up. And you might actually have a completely lossless cobblestone generator. But he is absolutely, look, getting to work there. Okay. So he's not the only miner that we've got. Okay, so if this is a flat world that you're playing this on, you're probably thinking, well, how am I going to get ores and things like that? Well, that. Oh, hold on. First, we do have this lovely miner crown. It's a bit spiky. Look at that. It's very, very spiky. Again, though, the thing is I actually designed these on these guys. So they don't all necessarily look the best. And I'm still open to any suggestions. Even if you guys actually want to do some of the textures, let me know. I could ping you over the models for them on Blockbench if you know about how to use that. But yes, anyway, the next miner we have is the miner upgrade. Okay, so same again, we grab the satchel. Now, do you know what I've derped out? Okay, I thought I had everything planned. Let me just go back into creative and grab a miner satchel. Okay, so the reason that we want this is because this guy is an upgrade. So what you're going to want to do is, originally you're going to start off with a normal miner, and then you're going to give him the upgrade. Okay, and he will then actually mine ores. Okay, so he'll still mine cobblestone, but he'll also mine ores. So you can see there, he's popped that coal. He'll also come along. There's a pause in between, and there's a pause when they get there. I have put delays on them just so then they don't work too rapid. But he's going to make his way over now, and he'll do the iron as well. Okay, and then you're probably wondering, I'm on a flat world. Where's the ore? Where are we getting these ore blocks? Wow. Haha, I have got you covered. And this guy is, I'm super chuffed with this guy. At the moment, he's called the Prospector because originally I was going down the route of him being like a little prospector looking for ores. But I've changed it a little bit. It's now based on a little bit of magic. Okay, so we've got this bag here of like blue dust, which I'll get to in a little while what that blue dust is. But here I have got a stone generator, so very much like the cobblestone generator. But if you're not aware, and I'm not going to go into too much detail, but if you have the lava fall onto the water, it will actually create like smooth stone. Okay, and then what this guy is going to do, so this guy again is actually an upgrade on the miner. Okay, so the miner's not going to dig that stone, so you can build your generators out of normal stone. But here's where the problem might come if you do. We now upgrade him with this magic dust, and he's going to use that magic dust and do a little woo woo woo, little bit of magic, and he will try to turn this stone into an ore. Now, it's all down to chance. So you can see here that he's turned it into cobblestone. Okay, so we obviously failed that time. But what I'm going to do is go and grab this dude, because he's having a yawn over here. He's having a stretch. Let's grab my stone. I don't know why he's still swinging his pick. But you come with me, sir. And you come back. So you can see here the stick coming in super handy. And let's put the stick away. And this guy will eventually realise that there's a cobblestone block. There we go. And I've got these pressure plates here because the way I've set this up is the water will wash out. Okay. So you can see there that we didn't actually get the cobblestone then, because this is a cobblestone generator. Well, it's a stone generator. So now and again it will go in the lava. So it's down to you to work on a design that's maybe more efficient. Maybe you have a piston that pushes the stone out. And there you go. You can see there that he actually turned it into redstone. So he has a chance of basically turning the stone into anything from cobblestone, coal, copper, iron, gold, lapis, redstone, emerald, and diamond. Okay, so all ores are available. I've yet to add a way to get amethyst, so there's no amethyst yet. But there you go. He got some gold, and you can see that the chat in the corner now is getting quite busy. We've got him saying there be gold in this here stone. You've got ooh, a shiny is actually him, because he can't properly tell. So look, we've got copper there, but he says with a question mark, ooh, a shiny. And yeah, it's all getting very busy. The diggers are digging, the choppers would be chopping. But it's all, yeah. So it's all very automated, but you'll have to sort of think about how you want to use them and whatnot. Now, I have got one more thing as well to show you before I get onto the recipes and a load of other mobs that I've added. So these guys here are Kingfishers that I've got locked in this bird cage that I've made. Now, the texture is very much a placeholder for now. But what they do is they'll randomly spawn fish. So eventually I'm going to have these guys work with a little golem minion guy, and they'll sort of go and hunt fish for them. But for now, the way I've added it is that they're a natural spawn. So they're a bit of a rare natural spawn as well. I've reduced the numbers and the rates on it. But they'll spawn out and about, and they'll actually fly away from the player. Okay, but if you can manage to nab one and get them to sit on a hopper, then yeah, every now and again they'll produce fish. Okay, obviously being a kingfisher, the idea is that they dive into water and catch fish, but I've yet to add that, but I have added the actual entity itself in. Okay, so let's pop that away. We don't need that for now, and let's show you how some of the recipes work. So we have a crafting table. Everyone knows the crafting table, but what I've also added is a golem assembler, and this is like a custom crafting table. Now, what I've done is I did have a bunch of recipes in here, but I've actually removed them all, and the reason for that is because I've put them in the normal crafting table for now. Okay, so it's kind of, you don't need to worry too much about this. But if I click here and we do all, and I scroll all the way down, you're going to see some of the new stuff here. And actually, where did the golem itself go? There he is. Okay, so spawn minion, and you can see there that we need a golem head, a golem core, some arms, and some legs. Okay, which I just so happen to have in here. So let me grab all of them out. We go into here, and there you go. One spawn minion, and it literally works like a spawn egg. Let me pop him in there. There you go. Okay, so it's easy as that. Now, what I'm going to do is the starter chest. I'm going to set this up on a flat world with a starter chest. And as well as having lava and some ice, you're going to have one of these golems straight off the bat. Okay, so you decide how you want to use that first golem. Do you have a collector? Do you have a farmer? Or do you hold on and try and wait and get this little dude? Right, but otherwise, what we can do... Oh, hold on, actually. Before we do that, all of the satchels, let me scroll down, are available in here. So we got the farmer satchel. The satchel itself, nice and easy. We've got leather into string. And I've added that you can cook rotten flesh and turn it into leather. And you can cook that in the furnace, the smoker, or on the campfires. Okay, but then you'll take that satchel, and you've got the farmer satchel here. So you give him a hoe, a little bit of bone meal, and a couple of the crops. Look, we've also got the forester ones, which are basically the satchel, and then surround it with saplings. So it depends on what kind you want. So the acacia, obviously the acacia saplings, the birch, the dark oak, and so on and so forth. Okay, nice and easy. Then we've got the lumber satchel. So for now, it's literally just surround it with stone axes. Okay, now you do start, as I say, with a cobblestone generator. So this isn't actually going to be too difficult. So if you want your first minion to be a lumberjack, then you can definitely do that. And then we've got the miner satchel, the same again, but with pickaxes. And then we've got the upgrade. Okay, so iron pickaxes. And you're probably thinking that's a lot of iron, but I have solved that issue. And then we've got the Prospector satchel, which has got this Prospector dust that I've added in. Okay, and some gold nuggets. And yeah, the satchel itself. So that's all of them. Now, the way that you're going to get some of the extra iron and stuff, I will explain towards the end over there. But what I do want to show you is the way to get this golem assembler, which, as I say, you can't... I've taken the recipes out and actually put them in here for now. But the way that you get them is actually through a wandering trader. Now, I have added 6 new wandering traders. Now, I did set these pens up. to try and put the relevant ones in each, but it was a nightmare. So I'm just going to randomly spawn them and hope that the right ones come out, basically. So if I spawn... Oh, well, that was top luck there. So this is the Golem trader. Okay, so he spawns in with an iron golem. This is the vanilla iron golem. I've just given him a little bit of a cyan touch, look. And if we click this guy, you will see that he sells the golem assembler. As I say, don't waste your emeralds on that, okay? But he'll also sell some of the satchels. So say, for instance, you haven't got iron, but you've managed to get emeralds. And there will be a way to get emeralds, so don't worry too much about that. But yeah, keep some satchels on you, keep some emeralds. And it could be that you use this guy to buy your upgrade, okay? Or the miner satchel or whatever. Very handy if you haven't got dark oak saplings yet, but you want a dark oak forester, okay? And you can also buy parts from him. So at the moment he's only selling a head and some arms, but he'll pick randomly 2 of the 4 body parts. So definitely keep an eye out for this guy if you want more golems. As I said before, you will start with 1 in the bonus chest, but if you want more, look out for this guy. So in terms of getting more emeralds, you're going to want to keep hold of quite a few bits. Now, okay, so this guy, not so much to earn you emeralds, but you can definitely spend emeralds with this guy. If we check him, he is the Nether trader. Okay, so you can see he's selling some gas tiers, some blaze rods, some crimson nilium, some shroom lights. He'll even sell, as well as other stuff from the Nether, he will actually sell obsidian as well. So he will help you get to the Nether. Okay. So yeah, we've got a way to the Nether. We've got a way for more golems. Let's hope that this gives me a different one this time. Okay, so there's the vanilla wandering trader. Let me close that. And while we're in here, let's spawn another one. Oh, no. Aha, so this one is a prime example of one of the ways you're going to be able to make emeralds. And this is the mob drop trader. Okay, so if I click on him, you can see here that he will buy mob drops from you and he will give you emeralds. Now, the amount of mob drops he wants and what mob drops he wants are all random. So sometimes you might come in, it might only be, I can't remember how low I said it, maybe 10 rotten flesh. Sometimes it might be more, it might be 16. Okay, so definitely keep all of your mob drops, and I definitely recommend setting up a mob farm, some sort of mob grinder. For the obvious reasons that normally, you know, you're going to want maybe iron from your zombies. But there's actually new zombies we will get to. And yeah, sell your mob drops. Okay. So another one we have, spoiler alert there. You just saw that. Bee trader. I wonder if... No bee trader. Aha, there we go. So, a bee trader. Now, it is possible, I'm sure most of you are aware, to get bees anyway, okay? If you put a flower near your saplings when they're growing, they have a chance of spawning a beehive. So, you can have bees first, and then this guy comes along, or even wait for this guy. Now, he is going to sell beehives and bee nests. He will also buy honey from you and honeycomb sometimes. And he will sell every single flower type. Okay, so yeah, basically he's your man for bees. Okay, now if you haven't got bees yet, for whatever reason, maybe the trees that you started off with in your bonus chest don't allow beehives to spawn, you can buy a beehive off him. And then if you're wondering how to get bees... well, I don't think I need to say any more. Okay? We all know how to get llamas, don't we? Okay. So, who else have we got? We've got this guy. I'm glad he popped out. So, this guy is a wood trader or a tree trader. Okay? And you can see here that you can sell logs to him. Okay? And you can buy different saplings. So this is one of the ways that you could maybe try and get your azaleas, okay? Or your different saplings. So as well as having a mob farm, okay, it could be handy to actually set yourself up with a tree farm, because this guy will buy that wood off you for emeralds. Okay, so I've tried making it that you don't have to push for the whole getting villagers. Yeah, you can wait for the traders. They should spawn roughly once a day-ish. We all know how hard they are, but luckily, being a flat world, you're going to see when they spawn. Okay? So yeah, definitely between him and the mob guy and even the bee guy, you can definitely make emeralds, and then you can buy some cool stuff. And then last but not least, you can see it on the sign there, the end trader. So I'm hoping he'll come out quite quick here. Ah, and there he is. So, oh, I forgot I'm in survival. No. So, he will spawn in with some endermites. And, yeah, there you go. He's got something very cool about him. There he is. He will randomly come back, teleport. And he will also sell end portal frames. Okay, so you can get to the end. Now, they're a bit pricey, but I mean, there's lots of ways to make emeralds, and to be fair, there's no reason why you can't get yourself set up. All the trades available will allow you to actually cleanse zombie villagers, so you can set up actual villagers as well to get your emeralds. We've also got some shulker shells here, some chorus flowers, and obsidian again. Okay, and he'll also sell some other bits and pieces like end stone and a couple of other end goodies. So, yeah, but I thought that was really cool, adding the whole random teleportation to him. And I've just spotted over here, so small, off in the distance, we do have a wild kingfisher. Okay, so they're definitely able to be spawned. And you can see, as soon as I get close, it's about 16 blocks, they will run away. Or should I say fly away, okay? Now, let's head over here because I've got a couple more bits to show you before I show you how to set up the world itself. Okay, and you can put this on any world you like, but the idea is you do it on a flat world, and I'll show you how to set it up in a moment. But we have a new zombie, or should I say 2 new zombies. So I've tweaked how the zombies spawn. You're going to get more babies. You're going to get more of them babies getting piggybacks off the bigger guys or even other mobs. And we might even see one jump on this donkey. But there's a rare chance, and I'm hoping this shows... Right, so he'll... Oh, no, he's not going to jump on the back of someone because he's chasing me. But there's a slim chance... Come on now. Oh, there we go. Okay. That was a good one to spawn in. So... This here, yeah, he's quick. He is quick. This one is a prospector miner. And, as you saw there, we got a gold ingot and we got some of that prospector dust, which I was showing before we need for the little magic prospector dude. Okay, as well as him, there is a normal miner who will spawn... Excuse me. Oh, you get back. I'll tell you what, hold on. There we go. There is a normal miner. As you can see here, they're rare spawns, but if you've got a farm set up, a mob farm, or even the fact that Flat World run around at night, you will find them. But if I can find the other miner... Okay, hold on. Let's go out here. Now, you will see when he spawns because he won't burn. So there we go. We've got another prospector one there. So I've given them hats. He's got a little prospector hat. And there is a general miner. He's not going to spawn now, is he? There we go. This dude. That is so loud. But this dude here is a miner. And if we kill him, he's going to drop either gold nuggets, gold ingots, iron nuggets, iron ingots, and flint as well. So in terms of getting your nether portal lit, there is a way to get flint. Now, what I do want to do eventually is, like the miner, I want to add a hammer and give one of the guys a hammer. And he'll actually then turn the cobblestone into gravel. Okay? So, but that'll come later on down the line. That's something to add. But yeah, what I've done is there is a chance, the miner and the prospector, there's a chance that they'll drop their hats. Okay, so we've got a yellow and a grey miner hat, and we've got the prospector hat here. So a little bit of something to collect. Okay, I did start adding these originally for, oh dear, for the minions themselves, but I changed how I was doing them, but I kept the hats in. Okay, but what you can also do is we've got a farmer hat and this sort of, I don't know, top hat. Now these are craftable, and the way that we can craft them, let me just put myself back into survival, is like this. So if I go in here, you can see here the farmer hat is going to be 5 hay bales. And we can grab that and we can pop that on. And there you go, look at that. I'm a farmer. Okay. And then what you can actually do is if you pop that back in, hold on, let me grab that. Pop it back in here with an ink sac. And do you know what? I haven't added away, or have I? I might need to look into that. But if you can get hold of an ink sac, you can get, it's called Hat Test at the moment. I might rename that, but this was the first hat I done. And look at that. Beautiful little hat, if I say so myself. It's got that lovely cyan ribbon going around it. And that, I say that is it, but that's quite a bit there. I mean, we've got about 10 different minions. We've got the 6 new traders, 2 or 3 new zombie types, all the different hats. Yeah, I'd say that's quite a bit. Okay, so it's definitely enough for you guys to get on with. But what I will quickly do now is show you how to set this world up. Okay, so you've downloaded your pack and you're in Create New World here. Okay, so what you want to do, it's down on the left here. Obviously, click your behavior packs, my packs, and you're going to see this Cyan's Golem minions. And we're going to activate this and ignore the turn off achievements. That's always a thing. Okay, if we also look in resource packs, you're going to see in the active, it's already on. Okay, what you can also do here is click this require players to accept resource packs to join, because this does work in multiplayer and I believe it should work on realms. By all means, give that a go, give me some feedback. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go multiplayer and I'm going to turn that off for now. I'm then going to go into game and I'm going to scroll down, and firstly we need to set the bonus chest to be on. Okay, difficulty wise, you could set that on whatever you want, but I'd recommend, I mean, the harder it is, the more bad guys, the more zombies you're going to get. If you're on peaceful, then you're going to be struggling for stuff like iron and gold and whatnot. Okay, so bear that in mind. And even actually, if the mob trader comes along, you're not going to have anything to sell. So I'm going to leave that on normal for now. And then what we're going to do is on world type, we're going to set that to flat. Okay, and then click continue, and then scroll all the way down to experiments. Okay, and we need to turn on holiday creator features here, and I think you might need this one. I'll tell you what, to be safe, we're going to turn them all on. Okay, there's no negative effect, just turn them all on. Activate cheats will be on, because what happens is when you put yourself into a flat world type, it puts it to creative, and if you try and put that back into survival, it will then put the world type to infinite. Okay, so what we're going to do is you're going to have to be good. Okay, no cheating. Put it into flat. Okay, leave it in creative, name your world, make sure that bonus chest is on, make sure the experimental features are on here, and make sure that your pack's active. Okay, then click create. And what's going to happen is obviously the world is now going to generate. So here we are. Now what you want to do first thing is either press T to bring up your chat or just press slash, but you want to do slash game mode S. And there you go. We are now in survival on a flat world with a lovely bonus chest. And if I go in here, the 3 things that I have changed from a normal bonus chest is you're always going to have a minion, you're always going to have a bucket of lava, and you're always going to have some ice. Okay, so this here is your cobble generator, and then you've got your very first minion. What you do with him is completely up to you. If you want to let him out straight away and have a little friend with you, well, we've got sticks here, or you'll always start with some sort of wood of some kind. Now this is a bit of a bad chest because we've only got, look at this, 4 dark oak saplings. So you're going to plant them, you're going to wait for that tree to grow, and then it could be that you don't get enough saplings back. So that's just part and parcel of the luck of the bonus chest. But that, otherwise, that now is you good to go. Okay, so it's your typical flat world stuff. You will have, as I say, this little guy to help you. So one of the first things you do is maybe, well, that was quick, maybe get your first night out the way, or even harvest some saplings or whatever. I mean, what have we got in here? We've got a carrot. If you can get bone meal, I think the only thing we'd struggle for would be a potato to turn him into a farmer. You could definitely turn... Oh, no, you'd need string and leather. So it might take a day or two to get your first satchel going. You could definitely turn him into a collector, though, and just hold a stick and have him follow you round and collect all that good stuff when you're out killing and farming and all of that. But, yeah, that is that. So it's been a bit of a long video, but there's a lot to show off, and I wanted to make sure that any of you guys that were going to jump in and give it a go, that you knew what was going on and what you were doing. But yeah, let me know what you think, both in the comments down below, and jump on my Discord as well. Discord is a great place if you want to have a chat with me. Get sort of, I'm normally on there quite a bit, you know, I'm a bit quicker on there at replying. But yeah, give it a download, let me know what you think, and see, I'd love to see what you guys come up with. I really would, in terms of like setting up your automatic generators, segregating them off in their little farms, because they will wander off. Okay, you might want to pen them in because they will wander off and do their own thing. But yeah, I'm going to leave it there. Links are download? The link for the download is in the description below. And until next time, take care, stay cool, bye-bye.